Well, it's the first alert weather day, and as I've been saying, it's not there's anything gigantic going on. There's just a lot of things going on, as a matter of fact. We have snow coming down the passes right now, though quantities up there have not been particularly impressive, anywhere from about an inch at Snoqualmie to about 6 inches at Crystal Mountain. I think Mount Baker had 4 inches of snow, but snow levels are going to be rising. They're going to be pushing up to about 6,000 to 7,000 feet during the day today, so we'll see that snow turn to rain. It's going to be falling on the snowpack, which has some weak layers in it, plus the new snow, and that's going to weaken the snowpack. And as a result of that, there is an avalanche warning out, basically from Snoqualmie Pass northward along the west slopes of the Cascades. So we'll be keeping a close watch on that in terms of the passes. There might be some closures for avalanche control potentially during the day today. Elsewhere, it's basically just rain coming down. The heavier rains are going to be farther to the west, where that atmospheric river is sitting right off the coast, just kind of pointing northward right along the coast. And the radar picking up what looks to be a pretty wet day. You can see the heavier rainfalls over there, the darker greens and the yellows over there towards the Hood Canal and the southeast slopes of the Olympics and east slopes of the Olympics, and right along the Hood Canal. So again, Kitsap Peninsula and the coast place probably with the biggest impact. And we do have some gusty winds along the Cascade foothills as well. And Bellingham looks pretty quiet up there right now with cloudy skies and occasional light rain coming down. But you see quite a bit of rain on the Camerlands there in Everett, and it's definitely going to be a very wet commute up and down the Sound. Pierce County looking a little on the wet side this morning as well. No wind at all there at the Tacoma Dome, where they took the flag down, one of the two. But checking the Cascade foothills, our school net sites there, you see in the last several hours since Sammamish and Maple Valley, wind gusts 28 miles per hour, and it looks like they'll run anywhere from about 25 to 35 miles per hour, so substantially less than some of the events recently. Temperatures mid-40s to near 50 degrees, so a mild morning, and we're going to be right back up into the low to mid-50s today. Keep in mind, normal highs are in the upper 40s at this point. See that atmospheric river kind of made that left turn we expected, and it's right up along the coast. If we take a look at the computer model, you can see, as we expected, the heaviest rainfall just off the coast, not as strong as you get inland. The further inland you go into the I-5 corridor, the less there is. So that's why it's not going to be that big of an event right along the I-5 corridor, but still you're going to have quite a bit of rain on the roadways, and it just seems like it's a lot easier to get puddles on the roadways and on the freeways than it is most years for some reason. If we put that into motion, there it goes. You can see over the course of the day today, it pretty much sits there. It doesn't really move much. And then as we head towards overnight tonight, the moisture source starts to weaken. We'll be looking for the rain as we head through the day tomorrow, just kind of off and on, but lighter and increasingly more off than on during the day. We'll get the front through early on Saturday morning, and then it looks like we'll probably be drying out with some clearing for Saturday afternoon before we get another weaker system in here for Sunday. Take a look at our forecast then for today. Look for rain at times, breezy in spots, and the first alert weather day. We're primarily looking at the problems of occasionally heavy rain and some pooling on some of the roadways, foothill winds, and with the very soggy soil, you may see some trees come down like we saw the other day. And we're going to see, because of the snow turning to rain, avalanche problems in the mountains, and also the increasing chance of landslides just from the soggy ground. And the biggest impacts in the Kitsap and Olympic peninsulas. For tomorrow, we're going to be looking for less rain, less wind, decreasing showers and clearing Saturday. A little bit of rain moving in late Sunday, some off and on showers Monday, just a couple showers on Tuesday, and then look for some rain on Wednesday. Cooler next week with highs dropping back to normal in the mid to upper 40s.